It's not the easiest time to be a Night in the Woods fan. Since the cancellation of Revenant Hill, we've been left twisting in the wind, wondering when we'll get to see another game in this wonderful subgenre we all enjoy. But, as I said all along, I do have hope that more Night in the Woods-like games are on the way. Last year, we got Fall of Porcupine, and this fall will be treated to The Last Time I Saw You. Developed by Maboroshi Artworks and published by Chorus Worldwide Games, The Last Time I Saw You blends Night in the Woods-like gameplay with Japanese influences. A demo version is available on Steam right now, and after playing it a few weeks ago, I'm pleased to report that I think we might have something truly special on our hands. What, specifically, did I like about the demo for The Last Time I Saw You? Do I have any concerns? Let's take a look. The Last Time I Saw You tells the story of Ayumi, a teenage boy from a town in Japan that's about to be hit by a massive typhoon. In the demo, which runs for about 40 minutes or so, you pick up some groceries for his parents, play some baseball, and then deal with the storm's arrival, and the evil spirits that come along with it. Right away, one thing that stood out to me about The Last Time I Saw You was its take on the supernatural. One of the issues I did have with Fall of Porcupine was that it didn't really seem to know where it wanted to go in this regard. Hall of Fame commenter Diz Brony and I had a great conversation about this in my last video on that game, but between Finley's dreams and the initial portrayal of the condemned fifth floor, it seemed like they were alluding to something supernatural, only to drop those elements entirely by the end. As I see it, when it comes to the supernatural in this type of game, you can go about it three ways. Either you make it perfectly clear that these elements are real, give us enough context clues to determine that it's all in the protagonist's head, or leave it open to interpretation, as Night in the Woods does. But you can't really exist in the space between those three approaches. The Last Time I Saw You is clearly doing the former, as Ayumi's dreams of a mysterious girl and the spirits that attack him at the conclusion all seem to be quite real. At least, that's my interpretation of things. If you play the demo and come away with a different vibe, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Speaking of the mysterious girl, it appears her identity will be a key part of the game's story. Towards the beginning of the demo, we learn that she's been showing up in Ayumi's dreams every night for some time now. Unfortunately, he always wakes up before he can figure out who she is, or even talk to her. But at the end of the demo, she reaches out from wherever she truly is to protect Ayumi as the spirits overwhelm him. It seems that her arrival has something to do with his grandfather's enchanted charm bracelet, which activates just before he collapses. It's also accompanied by a From Software style item description, which is a pretty cool thing to see in this type of game. In any case, based on this, my suspicion is that this mysterious girl has something to do with Ayumi's family history. But that's just speculation. While we're on the topic of Ayumi's family, it seems that his relationship with his parents will be a key part of The Last Time I Saw You. His mom and dad clearly care for him, but do appear to have high expectations for him, which could certainly lead to some interesting drama in the full game. Following up on that, I find the general setting to be really interesting, and yet another unique iteration of this genre. In Night in the Woods, we explored the Rust Belt. In Fall of Porcupine, a European-influenced world. And now, in The Last Time I Saw You, we'll be heading to Japan. In other videos, I've talked about how much I enjoy learning about other cultures, and some of my favorite games in recent memory were set in that incredible country. Persona 5 taught me so much about the Japanese school system, and Sekiro was a fascinating glimpse into their mythology with some sprinklings of actual history. And I can't wait to see what Maboroshi Artworks will teach me about 1980s Japan when the fall rolls around. The age of the characters is of interest to me as well. Again, looking towards its comps, Night in the Woods focused on young adults. Fall of Porcupine centered around young professionals, but The Last Time I Saw You is all about teenagers. As Ayumi explores his hometown, you'll meet Nao, a girl in his grade whose older sister has a bit of a thing going on with our protagonist, and Murabu, one of his best friends. The baseball segment with Marabu is probably one of the best parts of the demo. At first, I was confused as to why we were being asked to hit baseballs at such a bizarre angle. You're supposed to hit them head on, not uppercut them. But once the spirits attacked Ayumi from above later on, it made perfect sense. We weren't practicing baseball so much as Maboroshi Artworks was preparing us for what was to come. I'll be curious to see how many segments like this are in the full game. Obviously, Night in the Woods-like games don't usually have combat, but the last time I saw you does it well in the demo. It's by no means challenging, but attacking evil spirits with a baseball bat is definitely fun, so I'm looking forward to doing it some more in the finished product. As for concerns, I really don't have that many at all. There are a few points where the dialogue isn't particularly sharp, but that's to be expected with the game from a foreign developer, and most of the time it's more of an issue with tense than anything else. My understanding is that the tenses of English can be confusing for those who have a different primary language, so it makes perfect sense that this is where the issues would arise. Fortunately, it's nothing that can't be patched up with a quick revision. Maboroshi Artworks, best of luck as you continue with development of this fantastic game. I look forward to playing the full release and can't wait to hear more updates from your team. To check out the demo for yourself, just follow the link down in the description box to the game's Steam page. Thanks for watching. Huge shout out to my silver and gold tier YouTube channel members and Patreon subscribers, including James Pruitt, Raven Lampkin, Corey Matson, Gustavo Balabi, Little Caesar, Reed, and Pythonian, who get early access to these videos thanks to donations of $5 to $10 a month. See you guys next time.